Good morning, everybody. My name is Gabby. I am here with Elliott. This is his third week that he's wrapping up with us here at Best Paw Forward. And what we're going to do is go through a little bit of what he has been working on this week. Very good. Yes. And where he's at with everything. Okay. So we are outside in the field today. So the distraction level has been upped again. We started out inside the barn week 1, low distraction. Week 2, we were outside in our potty yard. That was a little bit more distracting because it was outside. Now we're out in the field, which is much more distracting. There's a lot of different smells out here right behind the camera. We have the road. We've got cars passing by. We have a lot of dogs that work out in this field. So a lot of different smells, a lot of different distractions. So when you get Elliott home, I want you to work on the same thing. So start low distraction inside your house, nothing really going on, and then start to gradually up that level as he starts to progress and get better with everything. Okay, so we're working on a little bit of basics. As you can see, he is on his place. He is in his sit. He knows exactly what we are doing. Yes, good boy. So I'm just going to give him that reinforcement for him being calm, him sitting on place. That's another great thing to do, especially with puppies. So puppies are very excitable. You know, they like to play. They like to run around and get all their energy out. This is a great thing to work on with them because it's teaching him that when he's calm, when he's settled, is when he's going to get that attention and get that reinforcement. Yes, good boy. So that's all I'm doing right now, is letting him relax, marking with the word yes, and then reinforcing. When we start out doing a calm session, what we are going to do is we're going to start off with a high rate of reinforcement. So reinforcing every, 30 seconds or so. Okay, as he starts to get better with this, then we can start to gradually up that level. So now we're at the point where I'm just giving random rate of reinforcement. Yes. I'm not asking anything of him. I am just giving that reinforcement for that calm behavior. This is exactly what I want to see. This is a great way to start out sessions, to make sure he's calm, make sure he's focused and ready to go. Okay, free. So now we're going to work on a little bit of place, a little bit of sit, a little bit of down. Place, sit, yes, stay, and a little bit of stay. So I'm able to walk around. It is pretty distracting today too because we have that wind blowing, a lot of different smells around. Good boy. And we want to make sure he's staying in that position until we tell him free, so he can get up and walk around. Okay? Good boy. You still chewing? So, sit. Yes. So he can do that sit with a verbal and a hand signal outside. Inside, he can do that with a verbal only because it is less distracting. Now we're going to do that down. He can do that down with a verbal and a hand signal as well. I just want to point out, so we're doing the same thing as what you're doing at home. Our signal for down is 2 fingers and we're pointing down to the ground. Okay. Now, when you get him home, I know in the beginning here, he had a little bit of trouble with his down. So I know we talked about it a little bit on week 1, but I was actually luring him under my leg to get him into that down. And then eventually we were able to work up to the point where we were just asking him for that down and he was going into it. Okay. So with that treat, we started. Free. You're free. You can get up. Good boy. Place. So he's able to go into that place with a verbal. He goes into an automatic sit, which is excellent. That's exactly what we want to see. Good boy. Now I'm going to ask him for that down. Down. Stay. Yes. Good. Free. Now with his down, we're working a little bit more on duration as opposed to distance. Eventually, he will get to the point of being able to walk around do the same thing that we were doing when he was in that sit. Free. Good boy. Another thing with him is we want to make sure that he's not jumping up. So in the beginning especially, he was jumping up quite a bit. We want to make sure if he does go to jump up that we're not giving that reinforcement, because what that's going to do is that's going to reinforce that jumping behavior. And we don't want that. We only want to reinforce when he is all four paws on the ground. If he does go to jump up, if you're doing recall or sits or downs, whatever you're doing, if he does go to jump up, what I want you to do is reset, walk away, get him into that position again, or recall him again, and then have him go into that sit, and then give that reinforcement, okay? Yes, good boy. Again, he's hanging out on that place, exactly what we want to see. Relaxed. Another thing I want to mention, potty training. Potty training is the main reason why he has been here, and he is doing excellent with it. This week, he has not had any accidents in his crate. He has gone outside, and he's going out about every 2 to 3 hours is when he's going. Sometimes he does skip one as well, and then he'll go out a little bit later. But he's doing an excellent job with this. If you guys have any questions on this at all, let us know in the comments below. But he's doing a great job, and we are proud of his progress. And next week, going to be working a little bit more on some additional distractions, having people, having dogs around, which he's actually done really well with here. We did a little bit of a meet and greet the other day where he was going up to people, saying hi, and walking away, and he actually did a great job, didn't bark, didn't jump. So if you guys have any questions, let us know, but he's doing an excellent job, and we will see you next time. Good boy. Good job. Come on.